Are you tired of annoying wires and cables? Sick of being distracted by background noise? Stop worrying and start listening. Discover the best wireless noise canceling headphones and never worry about distractions again. I'll show you some of the best features like long battery life, adjustable fit, and crystal clear sound quality. These are in no particular order, so make sure you watch until the end to get all the information. Get ready to experience a new level of audio clarity and to enjoy a truly wireless experience like never before. I have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out. Let's get started with the Master and Dynamic MW75. These are a great luxury option. Although they're a little bigger and less ideal for usage when moving around, the MW75 are excellent if you want to sit down with a pair of wireless noise canceling headphones. These headphones do not disappoint when it comes to engineering a pair of elegant wireless headphones. They are absolutely stunning. They have an aluminum frame, tempered glass that is polished and reflective on the outside of the ear cups, a headband lined with lambskin leather, and magnetically detachable ear pads. They don't cup your ears too tightly and they are really comfy. They have excellent sound quality and two USB-C adapters, one for connecting to other USB-C devices and the other for connecting to 3.5 millimeter ports. Physical buttons, which Master and Dynamic clearly adore, make another appearance on the MW75. The controls are functional enough to enable you to use your built-in voice assistant, change between active and ambient noise cancellation modes, increase the volume, and pause, skip, and play tracks. There are three levels of active noise cancellation, which can be adjusted in the Master and Dynamic Control app. Max All Day and Adaptive Max is the default level of noise cancellation and works the best, blocking out most of the low and mid frequencies. When using the active noise canceling setting, you get 28 hours of battery life. The quality is one pleasantly surprising aspect. These work well even in noisy environments and isolate my voice well during phone calls. These are a stylish, premium level pair of headphones with great sound that are also surprisingly good for phone calls. In terms of noise cancellation performance, these are above average. The active noise cancellation definitely helps in a noisy environment, but these don't perform to the level one would expect from headphones with this high of a price tag. The sound quality is second only to the design in terms of strengths. They definitely usher us into audiophile territory with a definite step up in quality that is immediately noticeable with a far richer, more expansive, and detailed sound. The bass here gives your music a lot more body. These sound great over Bluetooth, and you can even get 24-bit 96 kilohertz audio with wired listening via USB-C. However, because sound quality, or rather sound preference, is so subjective, the lack of a custom equalizer is a bit of a letdown. These can reach fairly high volume levels, but there's some sound leakage without a tight acoustic seal. There are four stunning color options to choose from, but the design will have to carry the majority of the burden in justifying the high price tag. These are priced at $599. If you're picky about sound and want the best audio quality at a reasonable price, look no further than the Sennheiser Momentum 4. These headphones enter pairing mode right out the box, making it simple and quick to pair with any device. Holding down one physical button for 5 seconds will start a second pairing process. These headphones support dual Bluetooth and can maintain a connection to two devices at once. The Momentum 4 are distinguished by the use of fabric on the headband, which looks and feels great and is complemented by an otherwise straightforward design with matte black plastic ear cups. Because of the trend toward a more modern style, these are criticized for their design, but the new lighter design improves comfort significantly. These have large, deep, and thickly padded ear cups that rotate flat in both directions, making them ideal for hanging around your neck or sitting down at your desk. There's only one physical button, which is used to turn a device on, pair Bluetooth devices, check the battery level, and activate your voice assistant. These offer a touch control technology that is arguably the most responsive and user friendly. We get all the standard features such as volume control and track skipping, plus extras like pinching to change the amount of active noise cancellation. Additionally, the wearing detection is very responsive and can even turn on the headphones automatically when you put them on and pause calls when you take them off. The Momentum 4 includes an easy to use app, The app will walk you through a sound check in which you will change your presets while listening to your favorite music. It includes custom and even personalized equalizers. You get the ability to set sound zones. You can create 20 zones, each with your own personalized presets. Then, when you enter that specific zone, it uses GPS to activate the presets. You can literally have a different preset for your home, office, gym, like absolutely anywhere you want. These are ideal for a life on the road as opposed to being dependent on a power outlet and requiring frequent battery recharges. The battery life, which is astonishing at 60 hours, and that's with the active noise cancellation switched on, is the highlight feature. It has more than doubled any competitor's average battery life. These headphones will keep going for days before needing to be recharged. It also offers wired listening if you ever manage to run this battery life down. The sound quality is unsurprisingly a significant asset. Although we aren't quite at audiophile levels, the sound is well detailed and polished. Even if you don't go into the equalizer settings to fine tune these, you'll likely enjoy the out of the box experience because you can crank up the volume and bass, and then the plush padding and firm clamping keep the sound leakage relatively low, which is useful for those who don't want to disturb anyone around them. They have the finest sound quality available, an excellent battery life, and an excellent control layout. With the Momentum 4, you receive great sound without paying a premium price. The audio quality is excellent. You will not be disappointed. With these wireless headphones, you get everything you need at a reasonable cost. If you can afford to purchase this beast, do so. These typically sell for $279. I must give it to Sony. The Sony WH-1000XM5 headphones have a lot of great features. I'll start with the packaging because Sony is the only company that bothers to use sustainable materials for packaging, so kudos to Sony. The charging case has a hard fabric exterior and a magnetic pocket for accessories. The absence of premium materials and the simplistic matte black style are comparable to earlier Sony models in terms of design and construction quality. The cushioning is actually very minimal, but you don't need it to be any thicker because they're incredibly lightweight, have roomy, large ear cups, and an extremely low clamping force. Sitting next to someone with the volume turned up full blast, they won't hear a thing, which is surprising because you'd assume that without a really good seal, there'd be a bit more leakage than most of the others. On the left side of the headset, there are two buttons, one for power, battery, and Bluetooth pairing, and another for changing the active noise canceling mode. A touchpad for music controls is located on the right ear cup. My personal favorite is Quick Attention, which allows you to cover the right ear cup to temporarily lower the music volume and activate transparency mode, which is extremely useful if you need to hear your surroundings quickly. Additionally, the app integrates hands-free Google and Alexa services. It features Bluetooth 5.2, which allows you to couple two devices and switch between them with a single touch using Google Fast Pair and Microsoft Swift Pair. When these devices run out of battery, you can continue listening using the aux cable. Active noise cancellation is activated. These have a 30-hour playback time. The noise cancellation is excellent, and these block out a significant amount of outside noise with no hissing sound. These don't have to rely on passive noise isolation while still providing excellent active noise cancellation. There are also features such as adaptive sound control, which allow you to switch between custom noise cancellation profiles based on your location. Sony has been doing this for some time, and the feature is quite well optimized. There's no better pair for a long haul flight or any type of travel. These are comfortable enough to wear for extended periods of time, and the call quality is excellent. They simply do everything exceptionally well. And if you want the best, XM5 are the real deal. No other headphones can compete with my voice's volume and clarity, and these could even be used for calls in noisy environments. Sony's M5 headphones are clearly a well-rounded pair of headphones, retailing at $398. For decades, Bowers & Wilkins has delivered high-quality sound. The company has now improved the design and active noise cancellation with the PX7S2. They provide greater stability and latency between the headphones and your device, as well as noise cancellation, excellent sound quality, and a stylish aesthetic. The new model is a worthy improvement over the old one. They stand out due to some sound, fit, and behind-the-scenes improvements. These headphones are more visually appealing than the original PX7 because they are slimmer and more streamlined with a more uniform design and a lower overall weight. They also have memory foam ear pads, which are more comfortable, and these swivel in both directions rather than just one. The S2 has more quality features than its predecessor, such as the silver trim where the ear cups and the ear cushions meet. These are minor design changes, but they make them look more refined. Nice physical buttons, so they're easy to use. A button on the left ear cup is entirely in charge of ambient modes and active noise cancellation, while a slider and buttons on the right are in charge of pairing. The S2 employs proprietary technology to handle the most demanding tasks without hurting the overall sound quality. It includes upgraded microphones that monitor both the driver's output and any background noise. As a result, even with things like human voices, which some headphones find difficult to handle, the blocking power is impressive. Everything has a more refined and distinct tone. You may adjust the sound settings with the Bowers and Wilkins Music app, which allows you to adjust the sound settings using the app's equalizer. It's a little limited as there's only two sliders for the bass and treble, but it's nice that we can now customize the sound rather than relying on Bowers and Wilkins' undeniably excellent signature tuning. Additionally, if you're using an Android phone, you can get up to 24-bit audio. Wireless headphones from Bowers and Wilkins shouldn't be used in any humid or rainy conditions because they are not water resistant. These come with a price tag of $375. Before I continue, if you're new here and you're enjoying this video, go ahead and click that subscribe button so you don't miss any other videos about headphones, earbuds, or speakers coming out in the near future. With its 700 headphone model, Bose has outdone itself. Not only do they provide the amazing noise cancellation you would expect from a Bose product, but it applies to both your voice as well as your surroundings during phone calls. They are, hands down, the best wireless headphones for taking calls. With other headphones, when you take a call, the person you're speaking with can hear all the outside noise that you cannot. However, Bose also provides noise cancellation for phone calls. They achieve this by utilizing cutting-edge microphone technology. They work together to isolate your voice and reject background noise during a phone call. This ensures the phone call is crystal clear even on busy city streets. They are one of the best at delivering that soundless experience while listening to music in a noisy environment. With the sound cancellation turned up to its maximum setting and your music playing, you cannot hear outside noise at all. There are 11 different noise cancellation settings available in the Bose app. 3 presets can be saved and changed as needed using the physical buttons on the ear cup. The headphones have a total of 8 microphones. When you listen to music, podcasts, or other audio, 6 of them work together to produce distinct noise suppression. Bottom line, the 700s simply sound fantastic. They produce powerful bass and excellent treble. The padding inside the ear cups is rather firm and thick while still being lightweight and comfortable. Swiping and double tapping the ear cup controls increases and decreases volume, skips tracks, and activates the Alexa voice assistant. The battery life is 20 hours, which is adequate but falls short of their competitors. Overall, these are excellent over-the-ear headphones that are ideal for use in noisy environments. If noise cancellation is really important to you, this is the best option. These are priced at $379. If this breakdown was helpful, please leave a like to let me know. And if you have any questions, please leave a comment and I'll do my best to answer. See you in the next video.